Okay. So let's go to, oops. Sorry, I can't get, okay, My Herbalife. Okay, can I get a thumbs up that you can see my screen? Okay, so the first thing you want to do in order to be able to use the wellness profile is we're going to scroll over to customers, which if you guys notice, they keep updating and adding really cool things to this specific tab on your My Herbalife. So be looking at it, check things out. Don't be afraid. You're not going to like mess up your business unless you like unlink your PayPal. Don't do that. But customers, you can scroll right over here. We now have this awesome thing. Customers have access to a loyal customer program. Make sure you have that active. We now have a wellness profile. So if you have not done so already, what you would want to do is click right here at wellness profile, and it will let you know if it's active or not. If it's not, you just simply click activate, okay? And it says wellness profile is active. So if you notice on your website it's not, just click active. That's the only thing you have to do for all of your customers on your website to be able to use this awesome tool, okay? So that's what you're gonna do. And what I wanna walk you through, and I recommend you doing this for yourself, is make sure you have an account on your actual retail website so you can see what your customers see on there. So this right here is gonna be like this is my website. And what you're gonna do is you'll log in. So your customers will log in. And I've created an account. Oops, this is not the right one. Got a new email because I got married. It's way easier to type. Okay, so I'm logged into my customer. I have not become a loyal customer because I just like to be able to show people how to do that. But up here, under the little person up here, this is the only way they can access the wellness profile on your website. So they're going to click right there, and you'll see right here, wellness profile. Okay, so this is what you're going to want to direct your customers to do. And I'll show you in a second how I'm showing my customers how to do that. But they'll click right there, wellness profile. Wait till you guys see how cool this is. It's awesome. And I've gone through and done this already, but we'll just kind of go back so you guys can kind of see the edit. So it's going to ask them female or male. I'm obviously female. Update. It's going to ask them over here your height and your weight. Update. This is great, you guys, for people that are not local too. You know, how many meals are you eating each day? We can update. What's your target weight? And then right here, this part's really important that you make sure they fill this out based on their goals. So let's say my number one goal, which a lot of our clients will be to lose weight. I'd like to, you know, improve my fitness. And that's kind of what I'd like right there. So then after that, it's going to kick out all of their numbers. So now I know 120 grams of protein, around 1,500 calories. Here's my plan. Like, how simple is this? It shows them that they can order these products now. And then right down here, you guys, is a really cool thing. So based on where I'm at, it's going to give me some workouts that I can follow Samantha Clayton with. And the workouts are adjusted based on, like, if somebody's brand new to working out, like the workouts that Sam will show them will be like low intensity. It's not going to be super crazy. And she's got some more high intensity ones on there for people looking to like build muscle and improve their athletic fitness. So another really cool on here thing, make sure you tell your clients to download these recipes. This is probably one of the coolest tools that Herbalife has had. So it's going to teach them, you guys, how to build a meal. And it's very simple, especially for a new person that one is coaching, or for a new client. Like, step 1 for your dinner, pick a protein. It gives them options. Step 2, vegetables. Step 3, they're whole grains. They can add in some healthy fat. Here's some seasoning options. Put it all together. Here's some meals that they can make based on those choices. They even have a vegetarian. So if you come across somebody that doesn't eat a ton of meat, a lot of times my clients, they're not usually vegetarians, but some of them are weird about textures of meat. So guess what? We have an option for them now too. You can scroll down here, gives them the same things. Here's a few more recipes for them. There's some shake recipes on here. I don't believe that I'm going to share these just because they have milk, or at least just let your customers know if they download this that, by the way, anything that it says milk, that's protein drink mix for us. So we kind of have to adjust that a little bit. But these first few pages are amazing for us as coaches and for new customers that are just learning how to cook. And, you know, for the most part, people are somewhat uneducated when it comes to, you know, dinners and all that kind of stuff. So that can really help them prepare healthy meals. So any questions so far up to this point, you guys?
So I don't know if they just updated this today, but I went in and created an account, like just trying to get used to it. And right when it went back into, after I created it, right at the top, it said, do you want to take the wellness profile? There was a tab right away, like where the loyalty program right below it. So they could click that as well if they're brand new.
Right. If they're a brand new customer, it will prompt them right away to do it, or at least give them the option. Yes, that's correct. But if they are existing, it's not like sitting out there for them. So I'm sure Herbalife's getting some feedback since this is super new on, you know, hey, we'd like it to pop up a little bit easier. Like right now, I can't like even see all of these over here because this won't go away. I don't know if that's my computer or if what, but you know, there's a few things that I'm sure they'll be updating and working through. But yes, new customers will be prompted right away to do that. So the next cool thing is like, okay, so you had somebody do one, how do you see their results? So one, you'll get an email from Herbalife saying, you know, Ellen completed a wellness profile on your website, and it'll say to access it. Right now we have to log into our website to access it. So I'm going to show you guys what to do if you're not like by your computer or something like that. You have to be logged into your website in order to see it. So what you'll do, so if I just got an email that Ellen completed her wellness profile, you can click on the link and you'll have to log into your account, okay? But if you're not, you know, if I just want to go look at it, I can go to my contacts right up here. And I can type in, I know Ellen just finished hers. So I'll click on Ellen. And right down here, it's going to have her wellness profile. So I can click right on there, and it's going to have all of her information. Her goal, she wants to lose 13 pounds. She put those things in order. I know her protein number. I know her calories. I know her meal plans. And I know her exercise plans. So like I am already in tune with what she's doing. And, you know, Ellen, I just met with her, but, you know, she went through and filled that out. And this is really something like, you know, you can go through this with your clients when you're meeting with them face to face too. It's something they could have filled out maybe before they meet. Either way would be great, but just know that this is always going to be in here. And if she updates it or changes it, it'll update on here as well. So yeah, it's really cool. Any questions, you guys, on the wellness profile? Okay.
Just make sure everybody understands how to create their own and why they want to do that.
Create their own what?
Well, be on their own Go Herbalife so they can log in. Just make sure they're clear on creating their own.
Well, I haven't shown them the PowerPoint yet, so. Okay. So what I'm going to show you guys next is just how has anybody seen like the post on Facebook? Like, I have a new website that creates a custom meal plan and workout program for you. Ask me for details. So that's what this is. If you guys have seen those posts on Facebook, you can create that really, really easily. And it's a great way to maybe generate new customers, re-engage old customers like, oh, this is something new that Lacey has. So we have just a couple examples that I'm using right now. So like this post right here, I have a new website that creates custom meal plans and workouts based on your goals. Comment to receive the link. Pretty simple. But if I saw that, I'd be like, well, when I saw it on Facebook from other coaches, I was like, well, how the heck did they get that? Like, I want a website that does that. Well, little did I know, we actually have that. So, I mean, literally this post, you know how you can make the colors behind your Facebook, like text now when you make a post, like that's all that is. So it was super simple. I definitely recommend, customize it a little bit, like, hey, friends, or however you would talk to your people. Like, you don't have to all be the same. Like, let's not all post the exact same thing. And then this post right over here is what I'm sending them along with the link to my website so that they know how to access it. Now, Shayna just told us that if they're a new person, they will be prompted to do so. But if not, this is how they would access it. Now, the reason I didn't put my website on this is because I want them to be able to just click my website, whether it's right from their phone, which is how I'm probably going to send it to them, or Facebook Messenger from their computer. So there's no room for error. I don't necessarily want people typing in my website when they could just click on it, just for the sake that you don't necessarily want people going to the wrong website. Okay, we all have a Go Herbalife website, and a lot of websites, there's very few things that can separate my website from somebody else's. So I just want to make sure that I'm typing it. It's like hyperlinked so they can just click right away and go right to my website. And this right here gives them the instructions to fill out that wellness profile. And this is also great for, existing customers on your website. It's going to show them how they can access it as well. So any questions on that? I mean, you might have to create this on the right here to send your customers, create your own. I just took pictures of my website, which showed them exactly how to get to the wellness profile. So,
Hey, Lace.
Yeah.
Well,
You muted yourself.
okay. So what you wouldn't want showing, which you didn't crop that maybe enough, like how you have that thrivinggoherbalife.com, you'd want to make sure you're privately sending that to them. Then that is okay.
This is something I'm privately sending along with an additional text with the hyperlink for my website. So yeah, you could definitely crop out my website up top here when you're sending it to them, but.
Right. And the other thing is when Lacey's posting this, I have a new website, and somebody's like, I'm interested, she's going to reply back, PM you, or sent you a message, or sent you the link. You're not going to post any of this information in the comments. You're going to privately send them that information.
Yeah.
So Lacey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So this isn't just for preferred members. This is for anybody, correct? Any of our members.
This is only for full retail customers right now.
Okay.
So it's only on your Go Herbalife website.
Okay.
That's the only place it's available. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, it'll be available for preferred members as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions on that?
I have one.
Yeah.
When you say it's only for full retail, so like when we send people to our website that aren't retail yet, are they going to be able to see all of that before they order? They're not going to be able to have that meal plan and all that stuff just without doing anything, right?
No, they can log on and they can get that.
Without having to order anything?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Because it's going to help them know what to order and how much protein to get. And if they fill that out, Erica, I know kind of what you're thinking, like, hey, well, they're getting all that information and they haven't even bought anything. I get it. But you're going to get an email that they filled that out, which means, hey, I saw that you filled out that wellness profile and you need 100 grams of protein a day. Let's get together or talk about how you can hit that every day. So you got to be a little reactive. And typically people you're sending to your website, hopefully it's, they have intentions to purchase. But, that's a good point as far as, how you're promoting it. If you're going to be giving out free meal plans and stuff like that without purchasing,
Right.
So, yeah, good question.
I did have someone who filled out the wellness profile and then they haven't talked to me back because they thought that they knew everything. They wanted to just do it on their own. So definitely getting them no, don't tell them where the wellness profile is until you guys are kind of ordering is what I would say is here, this right before we order.
Yeah, that's good perspective. Anybody have, like, what do you guys think about that?
I guess I would look at it as, this is a free profile that gives them opportunity to kind of see what you have to offer. And, that person not getting back to you, Jesse, that's going to happen, obviously. But sometimes it gives them a little more time. They have to think about it, or you're going to have people that are going to go do their own thing. In my opinion, from what I'm seeing and the results that I'm seeing that people are posting, some people are getting 30, 40 people that want, that link. Not everybody's getting on it and not everybody's going to order, but the more people you get on there to check out your website and check that link out, the more opportunity that you're going to have them wanting to do that 3-day trial. So when they do that, it's going to be important, to follow up right away with them, not waiting 2 to 3 days, because it's a numbers game. So in my opinion, I'm not going to wait till they're ready to order. I want these guys to see my profile, let them do that profile. So that's what I would do. That's my opinion.
Me too. As soon as I get that email, that they got to be interested if they're on your site, and maybe a little shy. So I reach out to them in that first 24 hours.
Right. And Jesse, they might not order, but they might 2 months later come back to you. So don't wait till they're ready to order. Again, get them on there, let them check that out. And I think you'll start seeing more numbers of people that will order.
Yeah. And a really great tool for like your day 4 appointments after their 3-day trial. We're still doing 3-day trials, you guys. So, and I'm not giving protein numbers on my 3-day trial or any of that kind of stuff. So, yeah, great thing for your day 4 as well. Any other questions, you guys, on the wellness profile?
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's exciting. And if you have like a pretend account, like if you're working with somebody like that's a preferred member or something like that, you can go in and plug in their information and help them, kind of customize that. So you can still use that tool. Just use your fake account for your preferred member that's already on the products too, until it's available for them as well. So
yeah, I think that's a really good point. And make sure you have your way to log in like it's a pretend account. It's not a real customer, it's you. So make sure you go in and do that, guys. So you know exactly what that website looks like. You know exactly how it feels to put in that information. You know how it is to get that email and to go back in and log in, see that information. So that's your first step, is you need to log in as a customer and go through the whole steps. You'll see how easy and cool it is.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Are we moving on to, are you doing events now, or are we going to do the website?
Let's do the events. Let's save the new and exciting announcement here at the end, but let me go. Okay. So you're going to, hang on. Okay. So let me, I got to move my pictures around here so I can see the share screen. Okay, guys. So let me share my screen. So what do you think? I think that's super exciting, that wellness profile. So just more tools. And like Lacey said, the preferred member is going to be coming soon. So let me see if this is my, oh yeah, it is. Okay. So let's talk about what's coming up for events. So, when we talk about events, it's really important, guys, that you have these things in your calendar. Like the open house, this is on the iChange. So you know exactly when this is. Sometimes, we're a little later getting our flyers up, and we apologize for that. And we're working on being a lot better with that. So always, the open houses are rotating between Prime Nutrition and Thrive Nutrition. Our next one is tomorrow. Super excited for it. The samples of s'mores and healthy parfait and peanut butter cookie pie. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so awesome. And then nutrition talk on the digestive system. There's always a Zoom link, and we, always try to do the best with that Zoom. And I know sometimes it's not as good as something like this because we're live in a nutrition club. But get your clients on there, guys. In Herbalife, and I guess myself as a teacher and a coach, I was always willing to learn. Whenever you feel like, well, is it going to be the same stuff? You better be on that. You always are going to pick up something new, but bringing new people on, whether it's the Zoom or bringing them to the open house, that's what's so exciting, because they get to hear from other people and not just you as a coach. So getting them in for samples. If you are local, make sure that you're coming, because one, we want to hear your stories, at the same time. So tomorrow, 5:30 to 6 is a sample, and then 6 to about 7 is the health talk. We're going to be going over, obviously, the probiotic and the digestive system, and that's where the results start, is with that digestive system. So that's going to be going on. And then the Coach Academy, since we're kind of doing it tonight, we might have some follow-up tomorrow. We'll see if there's things that we need to go with that. So that's that one. So open house tomorrow night, should already be in. Promote this like crazy on your Facebook pages, getting people invited, and we'll have the link posted tomorrow. Any questions on tomorrow night? Okay.
Are we going to be wearing our Herbalife stuff if we don't bring someone? Kind of like how he talked about, because it's weird.
We haven't really talked about that, which I think we need to as coaches. We probably won't get that figured out tonight. So for tomorrow, come branded. And then I think that's, going to be a discussion that we need to come up with, kind of some more guidelines on our opportunity meeting, Jesse, but good point. Yep. Definitely have to work on, obviously, bringing new people. And when you don't, you need to be there to support everyone. But thanks for bringing that up. Okay.
You guys too, if you're going to be there, your coaches have your before and after picture, so we can get that plugged in the slideshow so it pops up when it's your turn to share.
Yes, for sure, because those are so powerful. And if there's somebody, I know like Joni, you're on here, is not local. It is fun to have you guys share that are not local. So anybody that's not local and you're going to be on the Zoom, send us your picture, and it could have a picture of a favorite recipe or something also. But let us know that, because you can definitely contribute. I know, Joni, I've had you do that before, and anybody else that's not local, we can pop you up right on there too. Okay, so I'd love to have you guys share too. Right, Joni? Thumbs up. Okay.
I would love to tomorrow night, but I'm actually going to be in Des Moines at a school, and we'll be driving home around that time. Maybe we can swing by and have a shake for the drive.
That would be good, but you could share on your phone. We'll talk about it later, but
all right.
Swing by and get a shake. That sounds good. Any other points or questions about Monday night? Okay.
I'm just excited that Alicia and Liz are talking about poop. So it's going to be good.
Nothing better. Yeah, it's going to be good. Get your customers, clients on, guys, because it's going to be a game changer. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. So this is what we call Success Training Seminar, or you'll hear some people calling it STS. President's team member, Diego, I've got a chance to visit with him a little bit, and he is on fire. He's a brand new president's team. If you have not gotten your tickets, one, it's August 19th. We road trip up Saturday morning, same day, come back. Myself and Liz, I know, are going up Friday night. So if anybody does want to go up Friday night, you're more than welcome to ride with us. If it's your very first event, guys, it's free. If you have some people that are preferred members and they kind of would like to take a look at the business opportunity, they get to come one time, free only. They also can come to the event, and you can go to mnmetrosts.com, get your tickets. He is super, super fired up. Great guy, down to earth. So you can read a little bit more on the website. So take a picture of that if you need to, or write down mnmetrosts.com. Get your tickets, guys. It's going to be super awesome, and we're super honored. We're going to have our one and only Whitney Albrecht is going to be doing the product training with another gal, right, Whit? Yeah.
That's what they tell me.
That's going to be super cool. Okay, so August 19th, Success Training Seminar. This is where you learn more about the marketing plan, full product training with not, every product, but majority of the products. You're going to hear testimonials from people that just got started to people that's been in 20 years, stay-at-home mom, nurses, doctors, mothers, fathers, the whole deal. You're going to hear tons of those testimonials, which is super cool. Okay.
And if you are going, don't forget to submit your volume for VIP.
And that's on the MN Metro STS site. you will see that there's different opportunities to get VIP there. And guys, there's tons of us carpooling. So here's the deal in Herbalife. You know, wherever you are at in your business, you know, whatever your why is, you know, make your why you're going to get to the training. You know, we always have crazy busy schedules. I guarantee you plug into this training, you come with us, it will be life-changing. You're going to come back with information to help you, your clients, a new vision. So would love to have you join us. It's one day. We come back the same day. Okay? All right. So let's go to the next one. And the Nutrition Club training. I know you guys, some of you are like, oh man, they're talking about this a lot. Well, there's a reason. One, it will be the #1 Nutrition Club training in the country. Top people in the country will be training. I know some of you had the opportunity to hear Aramis on the phone. He's, you know, what a humble guy, and just, you know, to take time with us. But so far, there's still time to get registered. I believe, I haven't counted them all. I just added another person on here. Actually, you know what? That might not be the updated. I think Lori messaged me. She has her ticket. But so Lori Hoskins, I don't see, this must not be my most updated one. So Lori is also on there. We still have room for more, guys. And, you know, we talk a lot about trainings, but if you have any type of vision to be working out of a club, to open up a club, to build a team out of a club, I'm telling you, this is a game changer for having that vision. Because at here, you're going to see people get on stage that came to the training in February that had no club, just came to see the vision and are on fire. And I see that surprise. It's different than a surprise. It's a surprise gift. It's going to be super cool for everyone that attends. There's t-shirts and the tanks that you should have received a message from me. I see I'm getting a text right now. I have to have this turned in tomorrow. There will be no more after that to get these ordered. So you get those just for attending, and those are super sweet also. Some of you, if you're driving, I know we have people driving, we have people flying, and we have people going on the bus. Whatever. There's 3 different ways to get there. And if that is your vision, I'm telling you, make or find a way to get it to work. Sometimes there's going to be sacrifices, but I'm telling you, those sacrifices, because that's going to be your why you're going to attend this. If you've already purchased your ticket and you're going to be riding on the bus to go to the Nutrition Club tours, you're going to go to probably 4 to 5 different nutrition clubs. You should have received an email to confirm your bus time, and it's going to say, I can't even see on this if I have the right one. Oh, bus tours. And then you're going to select your time. A lot of us have picked the 1 o'clock. You can pick your own time. If you don't get on the 1 o'clock, there's no problem. You're going to have a great time. You're going to go to the nutrition clubs and just see what's going on and have a shake and T-bombs and all of that. We are going to be creating a way to communicate through Voxer. If you do not have that app, guys, make sure you download that app, because that's how we're going to be definitely doing a lot of communicating, answering questions for the Nutrition Club training. So whether you're brand new, you have this vision, you're like, I'd really like to learn more about the club, I'm telling you, this is where it's at. So from the income aspect, guys, they're going to be teaching and training and showing you clubs that, you know, are grossing $500 a day to $1,000 a day. We have clubs in Iowa, guys, that are doing just that, grossing $1,000 a day. If that's something you think you'd be interested in, part-time, full-time, you know, this is where you want to be. So I know we have somebody that's brand new going to their first Nutrition Club training that we would just like them to share just for a couple minutes before we go on to the next part. Tiffany, are you on?
Maybe stop your screen share, Mom, so that you can see Tiffany.
Yep, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can. Maybe speak up just a little bit louder, Tiffany.
Yeah, no problem. So this is my first training to go to. I'm actually going this Saturday as well. but I'm really excited to go to the nutrition club training. It was the one thing that really interested me the most about Herbalife was the clubs. In my day-to-day life, I am an HR manager, so I work 50 to 60 hours a week, and that's not what I want to do forever. Lacey her story touched me in terms of being in that corporate environment and not wanting to do that for the rest of my life. Part of my hair and everything, I just got back from vacation, and I go to the lake with my parents, and it's something I continually want to do. And I think the club is a great opportunity to be able to run a business, but also help people in the same way. So if you guys are new, like I don't even have any customers yet, literally just signed up a couple weeks ago to be a distributor, going through all the training, getting everything done. But don't miss it. It's something that won't come our way every month, or even, I don't even know if we'll get the opportunity again. So jump at the chance if you can. I don't know how often we'll get it, and I'm not passing it up.
Awesome. That is so cool to hear. And she had a good point there, Tiffany. I'm not sure when the next one's going to come. It could be a year. I don't know. So it's a big one. Like, people are knocking on the door, and this is not open to everyone. It's, we're very honored and privileged to be in this group that is going to have this opportunity to be there. So not all organizations can come. So thanks for sharing, Tiffany. So if any of you are on the fence, let's just watch this video real quick that will just share just a little bit more. Can you turn that up, Lace?
That's all I got. Sorry.
Awesome. We'll repost that link, because obviously when the music's louder, but you can see some of the clubs, how to build your club, what to look for. You need 500 to 800 square feet, how to keep it very cost effective, and how people are just blowing them up. And in Iowa, we're very similar to what Tulsa and Oklahoma, they started with one, and they have, 20 of them. And that's just all happened in the last few years. The other thing to point out, I know some of you are saying you have not received an email for your bus ticket. So here's two things. I had one gal yesterday that when she looked to see how much she purchased her ticket for, it was like 50 something. So we knew she did not purchase her bus ticket. So that's your first thing, is go back, check your email that you received from them to see if you actually ended up purchasing a bus ticket. If you signed up a while ago, you should have received that email by now. If not, go on that website and log back in, and there's a link of someone to contact. It is Lance Breeden's wife, I'm drawing a blank, Nicole Breeden, to contact if you got questions and you have not received it. But make sure that you actually did order a bus ticket, because we fixed it and she's good and got her ticket now. So just clarify that you have received that, okay? Any other questions on the Nutrition Club training? And if you do, go ahead and just, comment on our event page. Now, guys, we're ready for some exciting news. Lacey, you're going to talk about it first? You're on mute, Lace. We can't hear you.
Just kidding. So we've been working on a team training website for all of us to use for our new coaches, just kind of as like a hub for, you know, a lot of the things that we do, right? So it's not 100% complete. Herbalife, just they keep changing things. So we're trying to keep it updated, but you know, it's great. It's going to be an awesome tool. So we're just going to kind of show you guys what we've put together so far. Those of you guys that don't know Jackie Smith or Deanna Yount's daughter, she has been a very key role in helping us put this together. She has a gift when it comes to organization and just flow and how things look. So we're super excited to kind of show you guys this. It will be live for all of us to use tomorrow morning. Maybe not tomorrow morning, but tomorrow we'll post it and everything like that. But we're going to kind of walk you guys through a little bit so you kind of know what it's about. So I'll share my screen with you guys. And let's see, where's the... Okay. So you guys, isn't it pretty? So it's level10coaching.net.com was taken, so we went with the net, but no problem there. And there's just going to be some tabs on here that we'll all have access to, so you can click on, you know, if you send a new coach here, this is where you're going to send all of your new distributors now to get started on their, you know, becoming a distributor journey, right? So they can learn, you know, what's this all about. We have a nutrition clubs tab on here. I'll click through these a little bit too. We have the Coaches Academy. So right here, Coaches Academy, you guys, is going to be where you're going to send all of your new distributors, right? But if you're sending a new distributor to this website, guess who needs to go with them? You as the mentor. So the first thing they're going to do is it's just going to kind of walk them through like getting your business started. You got to click on the videos to show them, but this is going to walk them through like the 15, 10, 5, 1. It's going to teach them a little bit of the DAP. Just a great intro video on becoming a distributor and what it looks like. We're encouraging them to take notes, write down questions. They're triggered to ask their mentor questions and send certain things to your mentor when they're done. So it's just going to be a really awesome tool. And if you're a new coach on here, or maybe you've been around for a little while and want a refresher, I highly recommend going through this yourself, okay? So this is just kind of the welcome and getting started. Right here, we have the step-by-step worksheet. You can click on anything on here, and it's going to take them right to the step-by-step worksheet. And they'll print this out, and they'll be able to check things off as they complete it. Right here is a list of useful resources. So the videos that we send to people, the website information, any of the helpful Herbalife videos, level 10 coaching, the begin your 3-day trial, all of those videos, it's just right here. So all of the websites are going to be right here for them to access. You can print this out and keep it in your binder. So step 1. So what they're going to do on here, if you're the new distributor, this is your video to watch. It's really cool that it lets us like freeze in awkward face phases, but hey, we're just going to roll with it. And if you're the mentor, you watch Tammy, and that's your job as your coach is going through step 1. Okay?
Lacey, can you just like click on one of the videos for a second just to let them see?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Lacey, and welcome to Coaches Academy. Couple things we want to do before we get started with step 1 is first, make sure you have a notebook so that you can take some awesome notes. Secondly, this step is going to take you about 30 minutes. So just make sure you have that time available when you get started. There's going to be 4 aspects to step 1 of Coaches Academy. So the first thing is you're going to notice the video on the website. So you're going to want to definitely watch that and take some awesome notes as you're watching it. Secondly, we have some awesome events that you're going to be able to plug into. We have an events tab on this website. Definitely take a look at that. At the local events we also have what's called TGIM on Mondays. Put those into your calendar. I can tell you that attending and plugging into these events is going to be crucial to your success as an Herbalife distributor. Third, you'll notice there's a goal sheet that you can print out. Definitely print that out and take a picture of it once you filled it out and send it to your mentor so they can keep that on file. And the last thing is you're going to order your 10-pack of 3-day trials. Make sure you order that as retail inventory, also known as to sell it later. Once you've completed that purchase of your 10-pack of 3-day trials, take a picture of that and send it to your mentor. And congratulations, you have completed step 1.
Okay, and then they'll move on to step 2. So there's 10 steps, you guys. And they're just going to kind of keep going through it at their own pace, but just know there's mentor assignments and videos for you as well. We want you to feel confident walking your people through it. And what's great is as soon as your new coach goes through the 10 steps, they now move into that mentorship role and can learn that process kind of from the other side. So super excited to have this tool, you guys. Right here we have the events tab. So there's a calendar that's going to have all of the events for the year as far out as we know everything. So right now we have coming up, we have the success training seminar. Is this right? Yeah, August. So on the 19th, I could click right here and guess what? It's going to take me to right here and give me all the information. I think we have the website somewhere. Oh, order tickets, Minnesota Metro STS. So it'll give you all the information on how to get to any of the events. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We're kind of working on the testimonials, the gallery. Our gallery on here just is going to have some pictures of like just like us as a team and like who we are and, what they're a part of. Oh, this was a fun day. It's just, letting them know like a little bit about us. It's got some 3-day trial things on here, club pictures. So we'll definitely be adding to this as we go. We're looking for your guys' input too. We're not perfect. So definitely give us your feedback once you take a look and everything. Okay. I think it was maybe on Coaches Academy step 4. Okay, so this is really cool. Jackie's super creative. So one, this website is super user-friendly on your phone and your iPad. Okay, so if you're on your phone, you can actually just like scroll over this image and save it. We'll have a video on here that explains how to do that, but they can save the image right there on their phone. We've got some examples of text that they can use for their posts. We also let them know these are just like benchmarks. They don't have to, we don't want them to copy and paste everything, but it's nice to have some ideas of what to paste or what to use. So those will be on here. Again, these are going to be super user-friendly on your phones. There's some examples of posts down here that they can check out. And then they'll just keep moving through the steps. Right here, I'm really excited about this tab, the Nutrition Club. This is another thing that a lot of things keep changing with nutrition clubs as far as the rules, what we're doing in the clubs. So we're really going to spend a lot of time. It's possible that they're going to be launching something at the Oklahoma City in regards to a 10-step nutrition club website. So we're kind of waiting to see what that looks like, if that's something coming out. But if you are like in the process of doing a nutrition club, we have like all the documents, all the videos maybe aren't on here, but all the documents that you would need to get your club up and rolling are on here. So if you're looking for like partners, locations, lease, partnering with right distributors, negotiating a lease, we have an awesome video on that by Tina White, permits, all that kind of stuff is on here. And then you'll see all of these documents that will be really helpful in your search for a nutrition club as well. We've got, what else on here? Nutrition club, cost and layouts. This is a really cool one too. Like what are some good questions to ask? Like if you click on any of these, like when you're looking at a layout, depending on the space, like where should the sink go? Just things that maybe you might not think of when you're with the landlord, but these are going to be things that you can take with you to those appointments and just ask a lot of the right questions. Club startup costs. This is really cool. It's got as many things as we can think of that you'll need to open your nutrition club with approximate costs. If you go expensive or if you're looking for cheaper, we kind of give you, higher cost items, lower cost. Depending on the fridge you get, you might get it off of Sam's Club or off of Craigslist, or you might buy a brand new one. So we try and give you some benchmarks so you have an idea of what things are going to cost when you open your club and a list of things to start looking for. And what's cool is you might have a lot of these things too, but it's nice to be able to put a 0 beside it if you already have it. Yeah, so any questions specifically on this website, you guys?
Is there a password that we have to put in to get into that?
Yes.
Okay. Are you not telling us that right now?
The website will be live tomorrow.
Okay.
So that will be posted, and that's obviously something we don't share that, but that will be posted tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Right. And I know somebody had in the comments, is this, just for our organization? Yes, it is. It's not something that you share with other organizations for the fact of they might have their own. And the great thing is, for the majority, you're going to see people that you know. So like on that Coach Academy, like you're actually going to see us go through a 3-day trial. You're going to see us do day 4 follow-up. And the great thing is you can stop it, start it, stop it, start it. I was working with a coach the other day, and I was just showing her a couple of the videos, and there was some information on tracking the 3-day trial she didn't have. So this is also going to find where we have some links or some communication. Maybe you did hear about it, but you kind of forgot about it. Or using the flip book. I was using the flip book and then I got away from it. Myself, I'm going through every single step myself. And going through the mentor things, guys, because you want to make sure when your coaches are watching these, that they're following it step by step. So you might have kind of, how you can go off and start doing your own thing. You might have to bring yourself back. So we're duplicating and doing it as an organization. And like Lacey said, we definitely want feedback, guys. If something is confusing, or the video is not clear, because some of these videos we cut like 20 times. You know how that is when you do a video and you're like, oh my gosh, I got to start that over. So definitely, you're not going to hurt our feelings if you give us some feedback on if something could be clearer. We definitely want that. We're super excited to launch it, and with Jackie's assistant, who's been phenomenal. She's been helping us. So any other questions, guys? I'm just reading, hang on. Okay, see, when I reassigned up as a distributor, I had to take an online distributor training on the Herbalife website. Anybody that is a new distributor or comes back from preferred member to a distributor has to take that. I passed, it is this on top of that. That training is mandated or required by Herbalife. That has nothing to do with, that's everyone in Herbalife. Everyone in the U.S. has to take that distributor test. I think that's, Sarah, what you're asking. Yeah, we definitely want to get some feedback, have people, have you guys go through it. And as you're going through that, make good notes, guys, if it's clear. Because what we want to be able to do here in the next few days is when you have new coaches that we can put them on there. So we need you guys to go through it, make sure it makes sense. And some of you are newer, so which is great if it's going to be clear to you. And if you find as a coach that you've been coaching for 1, 2, 3 years, and you're like, well, I'm doing it this way, we all want to be on the same page. It's about duplicating success. And I found myself, I need to use that flip book. I got to make sure my verbiage is correct. So we're all going to be learning at the same time when we launch this. So, questions? Anybody? Okay, I'm getting quite a few texts about the bus, guys. So here's what I need you to do is go back on that website, find that link, which it's right there. It'll say email any questions. Definitely send that, but first check what you purchased for your ticket. I believe, somebody correct me, would the total be, if you purchased early bird, it would be, I'm drawing a blank. Actually, I don't know what mine was.
Early bird would be around $65 to $70 total. And if you waited, I believe the tickets were $65 plus the $15 for the bus tickets. I'm not sure when they went up, but I think that's what they're currently at right now.
So like 85, 86.
86. Mine was 86.
Okay. So that means you got the bus ticket. It means you need to do a search. It comes from a John, B-R-E-S-E. Do that as a search. That's where the bus tour email comes from. And check your junk also. And if you absolutely, cannot find that, then go log in there and send an email. And if you need help, let me know. But anybody else that's on the fence, I'm telling you, this is going to be the most amazing training ever. If you have the vision of a nutrition club, being in one, owning one, building a team in one, you know, you just want to, you know, really take a look at it. Okay. Anybody have anything else to add? Lace? Okay, that's what we have, guys. The website will be launched tomorrow. Definitely give us your feedback. And we'd love to hear the good things that you love about it, and obviously the things to make it better. So that's all we have tonight, guys. Have an amazing, amazing week, and we will talk to you soon. And see you tomorrow at the HOM open house on the Zoom tomorrow for Prime Nutrition. See you later.